All I said was hit record and not play because there's nothing to play.
This is I'm Not Gonna Lie podcast. I'm here with my lovely wife, co-host Kia Savage. Of course, you can follow her on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. She does a lot of lifestyle content, some beauty tips, which she got it from me. I know the game a lot more than meets the eye. Ew, meets the eye.
You know what game?
The what?
What game?
What game?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I'm just talking.
I just want the world to see that you just talk. So.
Oh, I do. I feel like we got a few things we can talk about. We took like a 2-week hiatus?
Yeah.
2 weeks. I think it was more than that.
I mean, no, we did the Spider-Man. When was Spider-Man?
We was talking about that like even 10 days before that came out. The closest to the release date, it was 10 days. So it could have been a lot longer than that. Yes, the movie was great. We're not going to talk about that though. Not too much.
It's not what this pod is for.
We sort of did a little of that, if you like to call that. An analysis. It was a discussion. Yeah, it was a discussion. I made sure I called it that because
sorry. Chick-fil-A.
What? For free?
It say last call for the peppermint shake.
Wow. Sheesh.
Damn.
It's not that good anymore. Let's start with Chick-fil-A. Oh. That's a good one. No, that's a good segue. We, like I said, this is a pod. We just talk and we just discuss issues or just cheesy stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm disappointed in the peppermint shake.
Excuse me, sorry, my throat. Here's the thing though. Okay, we was in Philly.
I killed it.
Yeah.
I killed it.
We would go down Liberty Place. He would always get peppermint shakes on his way home. He would have to go through downtown from
Don't forget,
West Philly.
what's the size though?
You was always getting a small.
No.
You was always getting a large?
At that time, yeah. I can't. Go ahead though.
No, you can go ahead.
I'm just going to say, I don't know how I used to drink large. That's too much. We mentally at a different place with food now. But no, go ahead. No, I just want to say that.
I don't even know what else I was about to say.
You forgot that? You used to come at me.
I didn't know you used to always get a large.
Oh, I would come literally used to always get a large.
You would get a large and then you wouldn't finish it.
That was at the time. Yeah, I wasn't finishing it.
You would get a large and then when I would buy you a large, you wouldn't finish it. And I was like, now when I want to buy you
I know what you're talking about that one time. I was like, yeah, Key, I don't know. My we was like
that was one time.
Young lovebirds. It was that summer. I don't know. I wasn't eating as much.
I wonder how many calories one large shake is.
It was like 700, right? Or 900.
That's crazy.
And strawberry, believe it or not, has the most calories last I checked.
That's a possibility.
Yeah. We used to sort of calorie count.
Oh, they don't even come in large. It's just like peppermint shake.
No, remember they just started that this year, and I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Ain't that good anymore? I'm disappointed.
Damn, they're doing 660 calories.
Now go to strawberry though.
All right, large. Go to strawberry.
I believe it was like between 750 and 9.
I can't pick a size with strawberry either. And it just say 570.
They might have got I don't know. They probably had to hold up on that.
That's crazy. People probably was ordering large and getting chunky. They was turning it into milkshakes.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, Chick-fil-A, they're also building another dwarf house. Apparently it's going to be 24/7. Well, 24/6 or 24 hours. Oh, you didn't see it? It was on, remember that Georgia page I showed you?
The it's going to be in Georgia, though.
Thing? Yeah. I don't know what that Instagram page is. Did my Instagram just fees? I was just on this thing. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I definitely had an addiction with Chick-fil-A. It was bad. Now, the food, it's not the quality of the food. It's not the service. It's not them. It's me. And I think this is goodbye.
At least to the peppermint shake.
Well, Chick-fil-A ain't that good to me no more.
Well, I think the main reason is because we had Zaxby's. Yeah, I was reading the
That
comments.
don't look like
a Chick-fil-A, right? I don't know
like a
what's
campus.
going on here. Yeah, and then look, that looked like how do you say, like how Sonic
Sonic is, yeah,
or like a
yeah.
gas station. Like that's what that setup looked like. That's crazy.
But that's definitely how the drive-through are anyway.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's Chick-fil-A. Shout out to y'all. You're always sending us stuff, and the point system is great.
Yeah.
It's like the
breakfast
best.
is cheap.
Breakfast is actually cheap. Because the thing is, we never knew the price of the breakfast until recently, because we always got it for free.
Or I will only get the chicken minis, and I would get them in Philly though, and they was $3.33. I was like, oh, that's not bad. It's just 4 chicken minis, like a
Until you
snack.
eat it, he was like, "Wait, I'm done."
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's a tease. That's a huge tease. But yeah, Chick-fil-A is the best. Any final thoughts about, I guess, the peppermint shake going bye until next year? I guess.
No, I just like the peach shake anyway. So.
Peach shake is a beast.
Yeah.
Peach shake is a beast. Well, yeah. So, like I said briefly, we did see Spider-Man. Phenomenal movie. 11 out of 10 of my books. I mean, and I'm a casual, I guess MCU. Not even MCU, but I am definitely a casual comic book person. Right. So if y'all go into canon, this don't happen here, there, whatever, y'all lost me.
Yeah, it's a film.
Yeah.
You watching it for the film aspect.
MCU fan. But like I said, it was a great movie. I seen every spoilers. It's been a whole week. They made over a bill already globally, so I'm assume a lot of y'all seen it at this point. But spoilers anyway. It was just I don't know.
They did everything right.
Right. It actually went too well, and that's actually kind of scary.
Mm-hmm. The fact that they had this much time to put it out there, you know what I mean? Because when was the last Spider-Man movie? Like 2 years? 3 years?
2000. Far From Home was 2019.
Yeah.
I think it's the same year as Endgame. So I wasn't too excited for it.
Right, so let's say they had about 2 years to film it because they still got to edit
fast.
It. Yeah.
Getting all the OGs back in one movie. That Jamie Foxx is an OG, but he ain't old like Alfred Molina or Willem Dafoe. Yes. But Willem Dafoe is such a maniac with his craft. I know it didn't take much negotiations with him. But Alfred Molina, maybe it wasn't much for him either. I think he had, if not the most screen time.
They definitely projected this movie to make a bill though. Like it makes sense.
It's no way they wasn't at the round tables like it's no way we ain't gonna make a bill. Like you know what I mean? But like I said, it took some time to get to Spider-Man. So Andrew Garfield was easier than Tobey Maguire. That's what I was reading.
Oh man.
I could be wrong. Y'all can.
I mean, when's the last movie he's been in since Spider-Man?
I think he did some stuff. I feel bad.
Have you watched it? Let me ask that.
Well, that's not about that. I don't want to bring up. They already made him like the, the outcrier of the three.
Well, it's not to like
the butt of the jokes.
Yeah, I might say he's a Spider-Man regardless. You know what I mean? He's a part of Sony and MCU.
He's part of history, man.
As you hate it from outside the club, it can't get in type thing. You
right?
Know what I mean?
Like he's a beat. I don't get it. I don't get. Let's talk about that. The hate that TASM gets. The whole trilogy.
Yeah.
How you feel about that, honestly?
I'm just like, I guess it's because people are stubborn. Okay. People are stubborn in the sense that they saw Tobey Maguire and fell in love with him. You know what I mean? And then Andrew Garfield, it was jokes about like, oh, going into Andrew Garfield, he's getting younger. May got younger. And then Tom Holland, he got younger. Like, I love that joke. Because it was like, okay, good. Because Spider-Man is supposed to be a kid. You know what I mean? So I liked him. I liked him being younger. The actual movie, I will say that I only watched the first one where Gwen died. Was that the first one, right? That was the second one?
Yeah, so you didn't see the first one.
I had to see the first one.
Yeah, the first one was with Lizard. Yeah, you had to see it.
I had to see the first one. But anyway, is it as memorable? It's hard to compare it. Was it a good movie? Yes, it was a good movie at the end of the day, because we had Tobey Maguire. I'm not saying that movie was bad. It was just of its time. You know what I mean? Like, it was definitely, not saying it could not age well, but it was of its time.
I think with the Amazing Spider-Man, well, first and foremost, I don't get the hate. I think every Spider-Man had their flaws.
Yeah.
Let's be real. I'm gonna be real. When I saw the Tom Holland movie, I wasn't impressed, like that. And I feel like people was like, "This is the best Spider-Man." I was like, I think y'all just saying that because he's a part of something, which I get. Right. I get the hype. But
he's in a lot more movies as well. He had his own 3 movies.
Yeah, he had a handicap. I remember I was saying that.
He was also an Avenger.
He's an Avenger. So it gonna look great for him, and then Toby was like the OG. So he's the middle child, right. Literally the middle child. So,
and you also have to remember, Sony was still taking care of him at that time. Sony obviously did not care that much to not be able to put respect on Andrew's name. Oh, but yeah, I mean, I liked all the Spider-Mans regardless. As far as this specific movie, I think it was, I don't know, because you keep distracting me. So I'm
you just a little low.
I don't feel like I'm low.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think this movie, like a lot of people say, is like the end game of Spider-Man. It was a reboot, as you can see at the end. They really trying to go classic, more to the books, with his costume change at the very end, before the credit scenes and things like that. Like I said, we ain't gonna dive deep into it. No, if anything, we saw the movie twice.
Right.
We want to talk about how the experience was the second. I guess the second time. We don't have to talk about the first time. How annoying that was.
I mean, if you want to talk about, that's fine.
Leave y'all damn babies in the house. Yeah. I'm just playing.
Or at least it's just my thing.
Keep them behaved, not discipline, but make sure they well behaved, because as a parent, I feel like you should know your child at least 95%.
Right.
I honestly 100% if you.
Like, if a child is 2 years old, everybody knows about terrible twos. Why are you taking your child out to a movie and it's nap time?
Especially a movie like this.
Exactly.
It's very anticipated. There's people that takes this seriously.
Just because you used to sitting there listening to your baby cry, don't have them sit there in the movie theater, cry, kicking, walking back and forth, running up and down the aisle. First off, that child was like 12. He was big, running up and down the aisle.
I never see that part.
Who told him that was okay?
Oh, the aisle. The aisle. Yeah. The seat.
Who told him that was okay?
They had so much space, too, that theater. I give it that.
I don't have kids. Hopefully, when I do have kids,
so y'all probably telling us to shut the F up. I understand.
But at the same time, my mom has 6 children, and we were all well behaved.
I just think it's inconsiderate because, okay, let's assume that they know how their kid's going to be, right? So that being said, you went into a place that obviously you probably didn't really care to watch. You probably just doing it because of word of mouth. So you're like, yeah, let's just take them and ruin everybody else's experience. I feel bad because, like I said, it was our second time. The movie theater was a lot more dead. It could have been a lot of people's second time, and I think that's why a lot of people wasn't telling them. But
it was still opening weekend. And
it was still opening weekend.
Like, obviously, it's still a children's movie, a Spider-Man, superheroes, and all that other stuff.
Right.
If you know your child is not gonna sit there and watch the movie, why would you do that?
The human controller, probably doing all the moves. It was a lot of good action. I wanted to get up too, but look, I'm well behaved, 28-year-old. Okay. I wanted to flip around too.
Oh my goodness gracious! That's why we don't have kids. Here he goes.
Oh, this got me hyped about Halloween. Don't I say this every year? Don't get dressed up ever. That's because we be working.
That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be working. That's because we be wor You probably won't work this year, like this upcoming year.
I got something to say about that.
What?
Oh, I ain't working. So. Well, yeah. So Spider-Man: No Way Home was a grand slam, to say the least. It's amazing. No pun intended. So I do want to get into our first couple of weeks with the PlayStation 5. We didn't really celebrate Christmas. We don't really celebrate Christmas. I told Key I want to be a little more festive next year, and I think I've been a little grinchy. I don't want to say grinchy, purpose, though, but just not
merry.
I like that, because grinchy's like you try to steal people joy and stuff. Yeah. I'm not doing that. I'm just
you yourself are not. You're not excited about.
Yeah, I'm not like making faces at people. I love it. I just like, let me get in with this. Like, I want to feel how y'all feel. So yes, I want to be a lot more merry.
He's telling me so I can decorate.
No, I want to decorate too. I definitely want to decorate. This place is nice enough to decorate. But the PlayStation 5, we cracked it open a lot earlier than Christmas. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't for Christmas. It was
the release date.
Right, it was for my damn self, and I wanted to play it.
And we bought it.
Yes. She actually got to play it first. I turned on. I messed with the menu and things like that. Like I said, we ain't doing a huge thing because PlayStation 5 been out for over a year.
Yeah.
It feel like it was a minority group of people that had it until probably this holiday season. I could be wrong.
We don't know. Honestly.
Yeah, we don't.
I know I ain't looking at statistics.
Nah. We didn't even want it until we learned about the drop.
Well, we didn't want it too because of the games and stuff. We was like, oh, what games we gonna get? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I love how it comes on. It's a very powerful machine. I don't regret it. It's great.
We watched YouTube, Your Average Consumer. He showed us how to customize it and everything. Add some RGB.
Shout out to him.
Edit skin.
Yes, he's a person that when we first watched him like a couple years ago, I was like, man, that I wish I was like that.
Yeah.
Like I wish I was that passionate about technology, but it's just too much for me for technology.
And I'm passionate, but I feel like I don't have the money or time. Honestly.
Yeah, he's a boss himself and everything. Whatever he do, it's amazing. So when he pop up, we watch him from time to time. Sometimes we kind of forget about.
Yeah.
But not him, but not like that. But yeah, he just don't pop up as much.
And then I recently showed Trey the glitter bomb packages.
That was fun.
Oh man, if you guys don't know, I don't even know his YouTube name, but just search glitter bomb. Yeah, basically, just search glitter bomb on YouTube and you'll find out what I'm talking about. Basically, he builds a contraption. He used to be an engineer, or is currently an engineer, because he's still building these glitter bombs for like 4 years. So he builds what looks or appears to be a package. And around Christmas time, for the past 4 years, he'll put it on random people's doorsteps. And this one was like the most updated. So he even built like a charging pad for it, so it could charge, make sure the phones inside aren't dead. And then he also built like a robot next to it that would encase the package at nighttime. But basically, it shoots out glitter, a fart smell, and noise.
Everything.
And like, it does all these
Cause
things.
a ruckus.
And it's like, I'm so fascinated about it, and I would love to do it. Obviously, I have my degree in engineering.
And he's just so casual about it, man. He just like, yeah, I built this. He don't be like that. But no, the love is there. Don't get me wrong. I was like, wait, Key, a guy like that exists, man?
Yeah.
I was so amazed. I was blown away. Kudos to y'all engineers, man. We need y'all. I love it.
I'm I just want a desk and some money, and I'll be able to go ahead and start, especially now that I work from home. So.
You gotta have the heart. Gotta be there too.
Of course.
Cause he on another level.
No, yeah. But
real quick, just to, if you had anything to piggyback from what I say about the PS5, like how you feel, what game were you playing, what do you feel like is another like a successor of the PS4? Did it feel brand new? Yeah, we got people upstairs.
I don't know if y'all can hear that. Yeah. But I definitely do enjoy the PS5. I was playing Miles Morales. I might go ahead and buy the Spider-Man. It just depends. I finished the game all the way through as far as the main mission, but I still got side missions I can complete. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'm gonna see how I feel.
And you didn't play it very hard, but you didn't play it on easy either.
No, I played
amazing.
Amazing. So it's amazing, and then spectacular is the hardest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That game looked so fun.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but was it 4?
Yeah, it was 4.
It was friendly, then friendly neighborhood. It was like something like that. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna say this. I'm terrible at action adventure.
Yeah, you can't fight at all. Like you gotta just shoot.
She was talking trash. I was like, well, "See me in Call of Duty." That's all I can say. Like, when you bad, you gotta talk about another game. Like,
that's probably why you was good at Smash, because you would be floating in the air or being Nez instead of sitting there and hand-to-hand combat.
Shout out to Smash Brothers. That's what I grew up on.
You doing all these shout outs and not getting paid.
They paid me with time and fun. So they entertain me. I don't need their money.
Well, technically just fun, because you pay for your own time.
Okay, I'll give you that. Smash. When I was a kid, time was free. So
I cannot.
Yeah. So we played the PlayStation 5. We're still enjoying it to this day. And we just for the holidays we did do something a little special. My in-laws came to town. Her parents, nephews, and older sister. How you feel about that? Like, that was, it was great. It was exhausting, though. I want to be totally honest. It was exhausting. I was like so tired because most of the time you the one that falls asleep. I don't fall asleep. I go to sleep. So I know when I'm doing, and I fell asleep every time we left.
Yeah.
During Airbnb. It
was definitely fun to have my family down in Atlanta, especially since my parents, they haven't been to Atlanta
ever.
So, and then my nephews, of course, I don't think they've been to Atlanta either. So yeah, to have them come down, live like 10 minutes away from me in this Airbnb for a weekend, and see like how our neighborhood is and everything, see how we live in, and then cook together, play Scrabble and stuff. It was definitely fun.
Yeah, that game.
But yeah, as far as like, Trey hasn't been with that many people for that amount of time in a while. Like, besides the wedding, that was probably...
And that was different because I knew it was just one day.
Yeah.
And there's another 2 days of this. It was like, oh yeah, tomorrow. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I should be fine.
He's like, what time you coming over? All right, 9 o'clock. All right, let's go. We started off.
Man, I was like, I'm going to the gym tomorrow. Yeah, we all going. Made me late, and I didn't barely play. It's all good though.
Oh, were you upset about that?
No, I was upset about it. I literally wasn't upset about that.
Oh.
At first, I was upset about it at first because I was more upset at me because that was extra of me telling him that. You know what I mean? Because I'm just like talking. And when he said that, I was like, well, it was not necessary for me to say anyway, man. I could have got a game in. It was a lot of guys in there too. Yeah, that's my time. You know what I mean? That's my intimate time. So obviously not if we around too much or nothing like that. It's nothing like that. But I go to the gym. It's just me in the car. I'm listening to my, other podcasts that I love to listen to. I listen to my sports, my R&B, my gospel, whatever the case may be. I'm playing ball with just the fellas. We talking, we fellowshipping, kind of. That's my time. So it's just something I like to do. I can't do it now, guys, because got a little concussion this past week, but pray for me. But yeah.
That's news to me.
Oh. Yeah, so y'all will get a lot of exclusive stuff here on the I'm Not Gonna Lie podcast.
So apparently Trey doesn't like being a part of my family.
Well, no, I'm not gonna say that. That goes for anybody. Anybody can get shot with that. You know what I mean? It had nothing to do with your family or our family. But it's kind of like if you man, I had an example in my head. I gotta come back to it. But other than a family gathering, which still has a lot to do with it, I was introduced to Kwanzaa. My first time. Like I learned, no, scratch that. I didn't learn anything about Kwanzaa, unfortunately. But, you know, you got little nuggets here and there. Like, I'm not trying to be funny, from TV shows like Proud Family, one of the most notable episodes, when they met this family and they celebrate Kwanzaa, African heritage people, of course. And excuse me. And it was really an impactful episode. So they was actually teaching us the different days and what it means. Like, please tell me I'm saying this right. Umoja. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
it means. Do you know what it means? Umoja is a Swahili word. So what does it mean in Americans? I know.
Like, she ain't saying nothing, but
Umoja means unity, and it's the first day of Kwanzaa.
Unity. The second one was self-determination, right?
Mm-hmm.
And collective action. The second one is the long word.
The second one was self-determination.
The third one. Say the second one again.
Kujichagulia.
And then the third one.
Ujima. That means collective work and responsibility.
Yeah. Well, I say collective action.
You said collective action.
But that is on there, though, if you really read. My book said it. So, remember, we had 3 different. It say collective action and responsibility and stuff like that. And collective, what was the other one?
Collective work.
But, yeah. So, we did that. Honestly, it was very short. And we did 3 days. So, it was actually short. It was less than an hour.
Yeah,
and it was like
did.
10 of us.
We had to do Kwanzaa on the day of Christmas because my family was... I need some water. My family was leaving the day after Christmas, and they wanted to do Kwanzaa with us. So, yeah. We did 3 days in one.
Yeah, but it was literally less than an hour.
It was like an hour. Because there was so many of us.
Oh, well,
They
then we had to pray.
Marcus and Malcolm on the phone.
Yeah.
I said, I need water. You gonna drink your water? Let me get some of your water.
No.
Okay. I was just gonna pop it. It's okay. We can move on.
No, you literally closest to the...
Yeah, but I gotta get up. It's gonna make a lot of noise. It's not that deep. I'll just get it later. I just said no.
You won.
I literally just said I don't want it no more. Yo. I don't want your germs. You already gave me your germs.
Hey, take the damn
water. You hear my voice? It's nasally because I'm sick. Because of you.
But yeah. Whatever. But yeah, that was
So how do you feel about Kwanzaa?
Gotta get used to it. It has nothing to do with Kwanzaa. It's just more about just being festive. And I know it's not about being festive. Festive is different. That's like the extracurricular activities to me.
Yeah.
Kwanzaa is more of a...
It's about being...
It's necessities.
Yeah, it's
in
a necessity. It's a necessity.
Ness from Earthbound.
Ness. It's a necessity for Black Americans, African Americans, Black people who identify with African culture. Just to understand that, you know, at the end of the day, family is what we have and who we have to build with. And that's why we have these 7 principles to live by. So if everyone in the community celebrated Kwanzaa, it would probably be easier for us to like come together and do certain projects and have certain things available for our community.
Yeah.
Like everybody could sit there and go to church on Sunday and have or eat food at the church. But is everybody paying tithes? Is everybody paying offering? You know what I mean?
That
so it's
matter.
like, I'm not saying it shouldn't matter, but I'm saying like, oh, you definitely go to church on Easter because you know they're going to have food at the church. You know what I mean?
Oh, you talking about the real small. Like, not real small. No, the smaller church. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying like...
No, there are people that don't go to the service. Honestly.
That's what I'm saying.
They go to the second service.
Just to get the food. Compared to like... in other ethnicities and other religions, they have certain holidays where they're with their family. Like the Jewish community. Their holidays, you obviously see the whole community celebrate together. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Well, we be together. I mean, we probably a little more isolated when we do it, or we're not as consistent. But
well, I'm saying being together outside of that. So we obviously see the Jewish people celebrate their holidays around the holiday season and time. But also outside of that, they still shop with each other and help each other and live with each other, like that type of thing. Compared to people being merry and bright during the Christmas season, and then after that, it's just like, it just goes downhill. That's all.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you for your dark take of the holidays.
Sorry, it's just, I don't know, something came to my mind, and we can cut this out if you want, but it was just like, more black-owned beauty supply stores are opening up, and black people still steal it from black old people, and it's just like, yo, really? Like, okay, sorry.
You cutting that out. I don't know how to do it, so no, let me stop. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we gotta do better, guys. We gotta do better. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even have anything else written down. But I guess we can kind of go, the cliche route. I don't really like doing these, but
if you keep calling it the cliche route, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, this is going to pain me to ask you this. What's your New Year's resolution?
Are we actually talking about that?
Well, I don't have a New Year's resolution. I mean, I don't. I do. It's things I have. I have goals, okay? But one of the more fun, smaller, easy weedy beady, goal I have is to read 3 to 5 books next year. People probably like, that's it? Try 0 every year. But
or front to back. Like, people don't read full books.
That's my thing. I probably have 3 books this year, not front to back.
Yeah.
I mean, I can do front to back. Like, I can read the front page and read the back page. Would that work?
You only cheating yourself. I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, I'm cheating my brain. And memory and comprehension skills.
And cognitive skills and tactical skills. We just go name all the skills just because you ain't read the whole book.
I can't run anymore. What that got to do with it? Yeah, so that's one of my little goals I would like to achieve.
It's not a little goal. Don't say little. That's big.
No. I'm not. This is huge for me. Okay, don't get me wrong. And I'm saying in the sense of that's going to take much effort. Okay. To get a book. I ain't say to read. Okay. So, you know how people say, my goal is to get a house.
Right.
Okay. Or have you got started? Like, I can literally, physically, I can just get a book. I'm not saying the reading aspect part. I'm just saying. That's why I said that's a little goal. Like, I can get started with that as easy as right now if I wanted to. I got books here. That's, back in the 7th grade. But you have any little insy-witty goals or
my goals not little or easy weasy. That's not how my goals work, because all my goals lead up to a big goal, or not a big goal, a massive goal.
She's dismissed, so let me stop. Go ahead.
I think you could do the pod without me.
I probably could.
All right then, I'll be dismissed.
I just go to run the East mic and have different voices, so that don't make no sense.
Remember, you don't have athletic skills no more because you don't read books. So
yeah, I can't run no more. I don't
read. As far as one of my short-term goals that'll lead to my long-term. Okay.
Can you go ahead?
You go ahead. Why are you talking to me like that?
Before you go with your goal, I'm gonna ask about what's
one of my short-term goals that lead to a long-term goal is to. Well, I didn't talk to you about it, but I have a goal to get 1,000 subscribers by March.
No cheating, so no nip slips or nothing. So no even stuff. You two won't allow that.
You be surprised. But yeah, that's one of my goals. I just been saying in my head as far as like I need to get. Well, not I need. I will get 1,000 subscribers by March, but then I also have to sit here and be like, okay, how many videos do I plan on pushing out there? So if I don't meet that goal, then I know why. Like right now, I was supposed to record and upload like 3 videos, and I haven't. Not because I don't want to meet my goal, but mainly because I feel like I'm not managing my time correctly. So
it's the holidays.
Yeah. And that's the day too, like my parents and stuff came down here, stuck with them. I was working and everything, so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I try not to count, but that's why I don't like New Year's resolution. Especially, these little captions that be popping up on social media. Oh my goodness, they be burning me out. But for one, we at not our lowest, but around this time, we are most distracted and we are most distracted to me. I think we just weren't worrying about consuming stuff just to consume. Rather we need it or want it, we just getting it to consume. Then you New Year's Eve, the holidays, we just want to get drunk, party. If you have kids, you really want to cater to them more. Then you gotta get yourself ready for school, get your head back in the game for classes or getting your kids back into school. So people have a New Year's resolution just to January 1st, I'm gonna just go from here to this discipline individual. It's just like, come on. That's why I don't like it, because it's really, really, it's damn near impossible to go from that to that. The most distracted to the most focused.
In a day.
In a day. Literally, the night you probably got drunk out your mind and you at the gym.
Yeah.
Like, come on. But yeah. But yes, man. 3 to 5 books. Oh, 8 p.m. Oh, before that. Well, still that. Been that. So you stop. 8 p.m. I should be playing with my peoples in COD Vanguard. If y'all want to play me and y'all want to be on teams, if y'all see what she's doing right now, like
I'm not doing anything.
You making a rubber band feet. Okay. It's Janoski _8. Don't ask me why that's my name. Thanks for asking.
No one's asking.
Thanks for asking.
It's
Stefan. It's a Stefan or Stefan.
I don't know because
sneaker.
I don't care.
Nike.
I didn't ask.
So
yeah.
So Janoski is J, lowercase J, A, N, O, S, K, I, _8, the number 8. Numerical. Did I say that right? No, I said that so wrong. I'm gonna just move on. Yeah, so that's my PSN tag. But if you don't have PlayStation, I don't know my Activision, so that maybe this was not necessary. Yeah, so that was that. So well, moving right along then. Why are you looking at me like that?
Just what else we gonna talk about?
Huh?
What else you want to talk about?
Oh, duh. I sort of said something. I don't know if y'all heard me before, but I got a mild concussion and it lead to a cough. I hit my head so hard I'm coughing. But it was really a silly accident. So Kiana, she usually make my lunch. Not usually, she always make my lunch. And if she don't do it the night before, she would get up with me like 4 something in the morning, 5 something in the morning, So I inconvenience her from time to time. And she asks, hey, can you pass the Ziploc? Oh, guys.
Oh, man. I was saying, like, did you see the Ziploc bags? Because I didn't see them.
Bless me.
Bless you.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, so I was like, no, I have not seen it. Oh, it could be under the sink, whatever. I said, whatever. And I went under the sink, and I reached for it, and I got it. So, under the sink, there's a counter, and there's a ledge. So it's some hanging counter or ledge. It's a ledge. It's hanging. Obviously, you know what the ledge look like. So I got up, I guess, really fast, and I just banged the top of my head. I said, oh, man. Key was a lot more concerned than me. He said, that was real loud. That was? Oh, I did it before. I'm good. Like, that's legit how I went. And I wasn't being in denial or nothing. It just, honestly, it didn't hurt as much as the first time.
Yeah,
if you remember.
It was a concussion.
Yeah, so I went to work and everything. Well, I did get a little signs of wooziness, but I'm thinking because I'm tired. I was exhausted from the past weekend. So this was that same weekend with the family leading to my first day back to work, and I got a little woozy, so I sat down for a second. And I was like, all right, it's time to go. And I went to work. By the time like my last hour I was at work, I was like, okay. I started kind of rushing. I don't like I'm extra. Like, I like things a little perfect, but I was rushing, and I was like, okay, let me just hurry up. Cause I started to feel weird. Got home, I just went right to sleep. That night, I couldn't even, like, lights wasn't bearable, So if y'all heard of Dr. Says, it's like a tele doctor. So I reached out to a doctor through there. My physician was out the office. It was like 7-8 p.m. at the time. I don't know, it wasn't that late. It was that late. Yeah. So I spoke with the doctor. He kind of gave me a diagnosis. I'm sorry. No, wait, did I say it right?
It's 2 different words.
Diagnostics is computer, right?
Well, a diagnosis and diagnostics.
Yeah, diagnostics is the computer, right? Technique.
Yeah, I mean, it's usually correlated with computers.
Right.
The diagnosis is kidding. Well, he gave you a diagnosis.
And he said, yes. Well, to me, it sounds like you got a mild concussion, buddy. And I forgot the doctor name. Something Igbo. But I don't know how thorough this line of work is, to be honest, because he kind of just going by what I'm saying. Maybe that's how all doctors are anyway. But he didn't take no vital, it's over the phone.
Well, it was serious enough to contact the doctor, but it wasn't serious enough to go to the emergency room.
Yeah, it was like that in between. It was weird.
Expose ourselves to COVID.
Right. So what was happening is, at this point, I was like, oh, yeah, I probably won't be able to get to work because I really did it to get a doctor's note. That's sort of because we already talk about mild concussions. Mm-hmm. The thing is, he did tell me what not to do. And basically, I literally supposed to just be in the dark all day and just lay down. Don't be on my phone because of the light, the blue light from computers, TVs, things like that. So I was hard-headed. I did it for 3 days, but then I started playing.
Call of Duty?
Huh?
Oh.
Huh? Yeah.
I wasn't supposed to say that?
No, I was playing. Oh, you fine.
Okay.
You fine. Yeah, I started playing. But, yeah, so that happened. I feel a lot better now. I don't really feel it. Oh, yeah, I had to take a shower in the dark, so that was kind of fun.
Yeah, that's how bad it was.
I took a shower in the dark.
I turned the light on in the bedroom, and he was like, where's that light from? The kitchen? I'm like, where are you? Like,
was that from your phone? It felt like it was right there.
Yeah.
And it was bad. But I did say this. I was like, oh, babe, good thing is 90% of the time, my eyes is closed when I shower. I do not know why, guys. My eyes be closed. I be in a happy place or something when I'm in the shower.
That's why I can't shower with you.
Wow, that's appropriate.
We married.
No, I always ask to take a shower with her, but she never wants to. That's how
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Make yourself the victim.
You gotta do it sometimes.
Okay.
But yeah, that was my week. Key been holding it down for me. She cooked, had some amazing tacos.
Yeah, we supposed to go buy some lamb today, but it's raining, y'all. It's raining in Atlanta, so, and it's not that we don't like the rain. It's just like stepping in water and like people can't drive and all the other stuff. So
yeah, they're even worse.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna eat tonight, but I do have chicken though, so we could have some chicken breasts.
What kind of chicken?
I got chicken breasts.
You buy stuff like that still?
I mean, I just bought it.
Yeah, no, it's just like, wow, okay, we haven't bought that in a while. That's all. I wasn't like...
Well, because, like, we be eating rice and beans sometimes, and I'm just like...
No, I told you. The minute you was on board, I was like, man, I'm getting sick of this. The minute you got on board. Yeah, I get why you be looking at me like, I'm eating something else. Like, I'm eating cereal.
And it's not that we are not eaters. It's not that we're not meat eaters. We're just trying to consume less. And at this point, it's hard for us to go fully vegan or fully vegetarian because we would have to go to the market so often. I don't cook fresh vegetables fast enough for us to have it.
Now, be real. We don't have the biggest kitchen space to have these different storages and things like that. Right. You know, so.
And all these gadgets. Like,
I can't wait for that though. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but no.
Oh, okay.
It just depends on what our diet will be, you know, because it's like we don't eat steak as much.
No.
So, but it's just like only eating beans and rice and vegetables is getting a little boring.
Oh, it's getting old.
Getting a little boring, and it's not that we need to. It's just the fact that it's like canned and boxed food, so it don't expire. You know what I mean? Compared to like chicken, it's going to expire. But if I sit here and I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to just cook it and Trey just going to eat it. Because I be asking him what he want to eat. And he don't really be caring anyway. So let me just go ahead and buy it. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, I do want to give a shout out to the in-laws. I need a button about, yeah, you know that. I need it.
Oh.
Yeah, for coming. And they loved it down here, too, guys.
Yeah.
I highly recommend visiting Atlanta if you haven't.
My sister, she said she had really good sleep down here. So.
Yeah, I was happy. When people say stuff like that, it's...
The air different. The neighborhood's quiet. So.
Man.
Like, we barely saw people on that block. Like, we saw so many cars, but barely saw the people. People had, like, their garages. First off, they got garages. Let's start there. My neighborhood where I grew up is row homes, so you don't have garages. No. You barely got a parking spot, you know what I mean? Right. So they had garages.
First come, first serve.
And then they also would have the garage doors open.
Like it's nothing. That obviously going to lead to the house.
Exactly.
You know? So.
And we could see everything in there.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. I want to feel that comfortable to do that. Like, I feel like I really made it if I'm doing that.
Yeah.
And the only thing I got to worry about is some bad little kids trying to walk in. Like, I would actually crack up. Like,
yeah, but at that point, that's when it's like, you probably would know the kids.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
You know their parents.
Yeah.
So at that point, it's just like, oh, yeah, come on in.
Unless they're tracking mud on the floor. Like, yeah, your parents go come here.
Yeah, but it's a garage, though.
I was saying they go get in the house, too.
You taking kids in the house? See,
no, not me. Much. Oh, my God.
Oh, okay.
I was saying they just run in there.
What the hell?
I was being very specific. Yeah, well, we'll get there, man. You know, people, like my family just asked me if there's anything in the oven. And I said, it's not even preheated. So, yeah, so.
Because a lot of the people, so the thing is that we got engaged February 2020. And a lot of people were already engaged before us or got engaged after us. But they might have also got married in the same time that we have. So a lot of people have already gotten to a year of marriage like us and have announced their pregnancy or already popped out a baby or talking about babies. And I'm just like, we're not the only people that's married. Like, but it's also everyone else who has been married for over a year is having a baby. So, yeah.
I guess when the time comes, when the time is right, you know.
Yeah, I'm just selfish. I'm selfish.
I'm gonna be real.
Selfish.
This is. I don't like using this word, but it's a huge
commitment.
So it's a little scary.
Yeah, you can't buy PS5s when they drop. $500. That could be Pampers for the month.
That's it.
That could be the crib. Because remember my brother, we bought the car seat. Car seat is like $80. Like,
oh no, they'd be more than that. Oh no,
the one we got was just the car seat.
Right,
the one we got was $80.
I got mixed up with strollers. Yeah.
So it's just like $500. I don't know. It's just a lot of things that we gotta account for. I'm still in my 20s, so I got some time. At the same time,
but I think when it happens,
it's gonna be right for us at the end of the day. So
yeah, like when it happens, I think we'll be more than excited to get all them things.
Yeah,
you know, but just right now.
No, thank you.
No, not convince me.
And I just got a new job.
Just send me the picture of them bad kids. I get my baby fever out from
right.
that. Anything else? Well, I'm gonna just close this out. This I'm Not Gonna Lie podcast episode 2. First and foremost, please stay safe and healthy. We both sort of under the weather right now. But yeah, just be careful. Holidays, like, to me, ironically, are one of the most dangerous times. And so, like I said, just stay safe. Have a great New Year. And we love y'all.
You don't even know who's listening. Who do you love?
I love whoever listens. I love who don't listen, you know, because
they hate from outside the club.
I'm not that person to say I love my haters. These days, these haters be killing people. No, I'm just saying. No, I'm not. It's not in response to you, but that. I'm sorry. I was supposed to close this, but let me say this real quick. I get this time out off my chest. That I love my haters. I'm like, how?
I think it's a defense mechanism. Like, you don't actually.
Ooh, what? Say that again.
A defense mechanism.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's a defense mechanism because remember, even in church, the pastor talk about, you do have haters out there. He doesn't talk about you need to necessarily love your haters, but he does say like everyone has a hater of some sort. People saying they love their haters, you're giving them the attention that they desire, in a sense, in my opinion, in any way.
Yeah, I think it's different things because I feel like they enjoy the hatred too. They love being the villain,
right?
Or the attention. It really be the attention.
Like, oh, they talking about me. So
yes, okay.
Love y'all for that.
Exactly. So It's not even about they love what they saying. They love what they bringing,
right?
Because that make me look at the person, even though they a victim. They being victimized or they a victim. It's like they need some sort of validation that they matter or something.
I will say one thing though. Cardi B was accepting an award, and she was saying that she loved her haters in the sense that at the end of the day, they still listen to her songs. Yeah,
simple as that.
Right. So it's like y'all still getting her streams, getting her this award, knowing more lyrics than her actual fans. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's a different aspect of it. But people just saying it just to say it, it's just like,
Yeah, I'm going to say this. Normalize not wanting haters.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay. I don't want, like I said, these people, maybe 20 years ago, cool.
Right, but people,
these
they could
days,
look up your social security number and be at your front door and hack your ring camera.
Remember, social security was the way to steal identity, be scary.
They just
it's not
password.
That.
Yeah,
it's really my thumbprint. So
at this point, they worried about everything else but your social.
Yeah, they ain't worried about that no more. That's like, that's 1990s
They would rather
stuff.
ruin your career and pull up at your job and say, like,
just
literally,
take your life.
I actually saw a post. Or it might have been a story, and the woman was like, "Oh, I know where you work, and sent her a picture of someone sitting at a cubicle through a window. And she's like, I work for myself. I don't know who this woman is you took a picture of, but please don't go out here ruining people's lives. Like, for you to have that much hatred that you're sitting here, that's like if I was still working at American Eagle, if someone took a picture of me through the window and they're like, oh, I know where you work.
No, I know what you mean.
Like,
I get what you meant. But yeah.
Well, the difference is like, I'm not protected. So they could be taking that picture of me thinking I'm somebody else. And it's just like, I don't know. People weird for that. Like,
no, that's what I'm saying. I think a lot of people today are going through stuff, and it's like everybody. And
it has to be vocalized too, though. That's about.
I think it's vocalized a little too much.
Because everyone's not going to a therapist, and then say that therapy. I feel like therapy at this moment is the most accessible. So for everyone to always have to say something to the internet, I feel like is invalid. Not saying your feelings are invalid, but you saying you have to say it to the internet. You can go to a therapist.
Hey, until it's some free sessions, or even if it's not free. I mean, even if it is free, give us the more established ones.
I was working in retail as a full-time employee. They would at least give me 5 sessions. So it's out there. And even if it's not out there, there are online sessions that you can use and you can pay per session. So at that point, you could be out here buying bottles. How much is Douce? You know what I mean? Like, that could be the session right there that you actually need. So,
no, it's sad. It's sad. Like, I don't want to get into that stuff. I mean, I do, but maybe we can jump back on that.
A part of a whole nother episode. Because we don't want to be insensitive to other people's feelings, obviously.
No, this is exactly what I said. Everybody's going through stuff. I'm going through stuff, and you're going through stuff. Like, whatever the case may be. It just, I don't know, man. It's just social media. It's different. It's just,
it's all a facade.
And if people can see that, I think we'd be on the right track. It'd be as simple as that. Difficult as hell, but simple.
Like, just because it is a facade, I will say this. Things are still happening in people's life. Just because you see people getting a car does not mean they wasn't working 80 hours a week. You know what I mean?
And I feel like, without them saying it, I feel like they alluding to for people to feel less little, right? Mm-hmm. For them to show their struggle. I'm like, no, they don't have to do that. It's their page. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't have to show my struggle.
You've been taught not to believe everything you see. Right. So,
if I want to talk about it later, when I go to speaking engagements that you're paying me for, if I want to talk about it in my book, or if someone asks me a question, I can. But I don't have to outright show my struggle. I can show the highlight reels because this is what my internet page is.
And she probably don't want to relive that, or he.
Yeah, because it could be traumatizing.
It's traumatizing. Like,
working 5 jobs is traumatizing. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. No offense, you working 5 jobs just to get a car. I ain't gonna lie. Goal was kind of already messed up to me. But
well, I'm not saying.
I shouldn't even say that. But I mean, y'all can kill me on that one. But 5 jobs at that point, I'm gonna be a CEO for a job. Yeah. With 5 jobs, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have a franchise. If I'm working 5
jobs, I'm gonna find out which one is the most lucrative and move up in that, compared to having low level positions at every single job. You're not gonna do
just for a car,
right?
No, I'm cool. But yeah, I'm about to play some COD with my family.
Oh.
What?
Okay, nothing. They're your family.
I have a lot of family.
Okay.
These are the family I met since 15 years ago?
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
Well, yeah, we go hit y'all with another episode 3 coming soon. Like I said, this is I'm Not Gonna Lie podcast. I'm here with my co-host Kia Savage. You can find her on her YouTube. And she was just talking about how she needs to, I guess, drop some more content, which is going to happen. I mean, it's the holidays. Like, cut yourself some slack. Is this the one I'm in?
Ooh. Oh, No, because I have New Year's videos. So we recorded a video and I have to edit it, but it will not be the next video I drop because I have New Year's videos I still want to drop.
Hey, Key. They look cute.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Yeah. Well, you heard it here first. She got some videos to edit. It's going to drop. Again, pray for us. We kind of under the weather. I feel a sneeze brewing. It's about to happen. I can feel it. So you could actually can you end this for me, I guess.
We appreciate you guys. We want to say definitely. I don't even know how to close out your pod, so maybe I should.
I don't have no particular way until I have a particular way, but you know, it's a newborn still. You all good. You just gotta burp it a little bit.
If you appreciated the content, definitely leave a comment on the Instagram page. Where's that gonna be at? Is you gonna link it in the podcast notes? Everything will be in the podcast notes if you want to take a look at that afterwards. All right, guys, we appreciate
Instagram is coming.
Listening to the next one. Peace out. You put me on the spot there. Did you stop it?